It's now time for Energy Insights, where you get an inside view and local perspectives of all the oil and gas progress going on in the Mid-Ohio Valley. This program is being brought to you by the Southeastern Ohio Oil and Gas Association, and it can be heard every Saturday at 9 a.m. on local radio WMOA AM 1490 and ESPN radio WJAW FM 100.9 and AM 630. It's now time for the show. Here's Johnny Wharf, your local host.
Energy Insights on a Saturday morning. Johnny Wharf joined by Clay Perkins. And Clay Perkins is with Perkins Supply, oil field and industrial supply. Talk a little bit about where your business is located and then how you are a part of Perkins Supply.
Hi, I'm Clay Perkins, and we've been in the oil and gas industry since 1947. My grandfather, Carl Perkins, and he started in business right after World War II, and he drilled oil and gas wells, plugged oil and gas wells, acquired oil and gas wells over the years. And my father got into the industry in 1972 after college. And then from the time I was little, my grandfather and father took me out in the field and, trained me what they knew. And I appreciate those times. And we opened an oil and gas supply business to sell supplies to the oil and gas industry in 2002, 2003. So now we work on wells, we own wells, and we sell supplies to other producers. And it's been a good industry for our family. We've got to know several people over the years, had several employees, and it's such a blessing to have been part of the oil and gas industry for a family business. It's been there for 3 generations, and I thank you again. Any other questions you have for me today?
Yeah, sure. Clay Perkins, Perkins Supply. They're out of Pennsboro, West Virginia, and he's our guest here on Energy Insights. And Clay, I will let our listeners know that we're recording this from the Suga Trade Show, so that's all the background and activity. And talk a little bit about the trade show and Suga in general and your relationship in terms of the association.
Yeah, Suga is a very, very good association. It's basically like a family. The people in Suga, they get together if there's a problem. It's not as though we're competitors. We might be in some sense, but it's a unity. If one person has a problem, people join together and they help out. And say, heaven forbid, there's a oil spill or something like that, different companies will get right together, help take care of the problem. If there's a problem on a well that we're working on, producers will get together, lend each other tooling and whatnot, or knowledge. If someone has a problem with a well and they'll come to me, I'm not going to charge them for my knowledge. What knowledge I do have, I'll give them what advice I have. They can take it or leave it. But like I say, and the same goes likewise. I'm not too proud to ask other people for advice or knowledge. You're never too young or old to learn. In this Suga trade meeting today, we had several meetings here. Several people came. A lot of knowledge was presented. And there's just so many good people here. I wish everybody in the industry could have been a part of this meeting today. It's been awesome and wonderful.
Right.
And I feel privileged to have been here.
Okay, that's quite a testimony, and that's what associations are supposed to be. I think networking opportunities to help out one another in the industry. Last question for you, Clay. And again, Clay Perkins is our guest here on Energy Insights with Perkins Supply. But just the last 2 or 3 years in this business, as it relates to your specific end of the business, what has it been like?
Well, in 2014, we were really flying high. Things were great. We didn't think it would ever end. In 2015, things took a downturn. And 2016 was a downturn year as well. And a lot of companies, sad to say, folded, went out of business. And 2017 turned out to be a powerful year for the oil and gas industry. Things picked up again. And the oil and gas industry is really flourishing again. There's jobs everywhere, it seems, in the oil and gas industry. And with the infrastructure, the pipelines and everything coming into play, I think it'll be an industry that's going to flourish for several more years, hopefully several more generations. I hope my children, my grandchildren, can be in the oil and gas industry as well if they so choose to, because it's been so rewarding for me, my grandfather, my father, and I'm just thankful to be a part of it.
All right, Clay Perkins from Perkins Supply, you are a credit to your family and the industry. We thank you for your time here on the radio and wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much.
All right, Perkins Supply, the business, and that is Clay Perkins, our guest out of Pennsboro, West Virginia. Until next week, have a great day.
Thank you for listening to Energy Insights, brought to you by the Southeastern Ohio Oil and Gas Association. Tune in every Saturday at 9 a.m. on WMOA and ESPN Radio WJAW as Johnny Wolf brings you your local and inside perspectives of the oil and gas progress going on in the Mid-Ohio Valley.